The Houston SPCA suspect they may have an animal killer on their hands.
You start seeing syringes laying around that warrant suspicion.
A rescue tech saves an old dog, but who's going to rescue him?
We're underneath Houston Avenue Bridge.
Don't let the cat out!
And Jansen and his team come under attack.
I looked up and he was coming back down in my face and I did this.
A male SPCA investigator puts his Stetson hat on and turns to the camera. A female investigator holds two long-haired dogs, one black, one white. Another female investigator talks on her radio as she drives a patrol car. The team stand in front of the SPCA building. Animal Cops Houston.
The Houston SPCA deals with over 15,000 animal cruelty calls a year. Many cases are caused by ignorance or unintentional neglect. But sadly, some owners deliberately inflict pain and suffering on their animals. Houston SPCA Investigator Trischa Price has been warned by a vet that some animals in Chambers County are mysteriously collapsing, then recovering as soon as they're removed from the owner's property. Price needs to find out why these animals are collapsing. She's arranged to meet with Animal Control Officer Wes Ritchie and Deputy Bobby Thurman, who has a warrant to remove the animals.
We've had some complaints that she's had problems with a horse that keeps going down, goes into seizures. The horse is perfectly fine when it's at the vet. Is the night that it gets home, the next morning, it starts going into convulsions again. When they had a dog, it also had convulsions. It was taken to the vet, and the vet showed that its blood sugar was extremely low, and it later died.
The neighbors have suspicions about what's been going on.
Her animal's always sick. She gets them real healthy, perfect shape. In a couple of weeks, they start going real bad. She's got like 6 horses buried in her backyard, a couple dogs. Animals should not have to suffer that way.
Price starts videotaping the scene. She's looking for anything which will provide evidence of what's been happening to the animals.
Price videos food in a bucket and a donkey.
Inside the stables, she finds something that could be her first clue.
Needles.
Insulin needle. You got any idea what they'd be using the needles for?
Price knows the owner is diabetic. She suspects there could be a connection between her medical condition and the animal's low blood sugar levels. But she needs more evidence. She enters a second barn.
There's another needle.
Oh, yeah.
Needles litter the barn floor and the surrounding area.
Everywhere I look, there's more syringes.
Price believes it's intentional cruelty, and her prime suspect is the owner.
We feel that she's injecting these animals with insulin, which is what's causing them to start going into convulsions. And up there's got dried horse blood on it. That one's got it in there too.
If Price's suspicions are correct, the owner could be facing a long time behind bars.
Worst case scenario, if the judge finds them guilty in a court of law, they can be punished by up to 2 years in prison.
You're okay.
All the animals on the property are in danger. They must be moved to safety.
Releasing a donkey.
It's almost like torture is what's going on with them. They're being tortured. One minute they're fine, the next something gets injected in them and they start going into seizures. So this is more of a cruelty issue that we're having to deal with.
Driving off.
Before heading back to the shelter, Price wants to meet with the vet who brought the animal's low blood sugar levels to the attention of the Houston SPCA. The owner's horse, a 4-year-old gelding called Pecos, has been nursed back to health by Dr. James Hall.
I put them on high levels of glucose to get the glucose levels back up where I wanted them. And then, you know, once I did that, the horse was real normal looking, wanting to play, just a totally normal horse then, and has been ever since, which adds to the mystery.
It's a mystery that Price intends to solve. Once all the rescued animals are safe at the shelter, she plans to take the owner to court to win their custody. An old-timer stranded under the freeway.
Officer, we got a situation.
And later, the mystery deepens when a judge hears the evidence of abuse.
Needle on the ground, in the stall. There was needles everywhere around there.
Animal Cops.
How good does that look?
From fine dining to street meat, James Martin is eating his way across the USA.
Look at these. I found a bit of heaven.
Their food isn't just bigger,
America goes large.
it's better than ever.
That is the best restaurant in the world. He's amazing.
James Martin's American Adventure. Weeknights at 8 on Food Network or stream on Discovery+.
We don't need an over-the-top commercial to promote winter sports. There's no crazy special effects or an orchestral soundtrack to make it epic. Because winter sports are thrilling by nature. Winter sports, live and on demand on Discovery+.
When you're faced with the unexplainable,
it was just total disbelief.
Do you believe what you see?
The footage is amazing.
Oh my God.
Brand new Unexplained Caught on Camera starts Saturday the 4th of March on Really. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery+.
We're going to find some interesting bits, aren't we?
Angus Ashworth has a knack.
Look at that.
For digging out extraordinary objects.
Oh my word, and we've definitely hit treasure.
Angus is the go-to guy.
He'll give them new life.
It was Joan's wish that I sell a collection. Hopefully we'll find some good homes for it all.
And their owners a fresh start.
900.
Wow.
So you'll be taking home £19,551.
I am genuinely gobsmacked. The whole thing's been quite sort of life-changing, I think.
It's a good day, isn't it?
Brand new, The Yorkshire Auction House. Starts Monday, 6th of March on Really, and stream previous series now on Discovery+.
Alex Polizzi is bringing back business.
I see an undeveloped gold mine.
With Tough Love.
I hate these carpet tiles.
And TLC.
So much better.
The Hotel Inspector. Tuesday at 9 on Really, or stream on Discovery+.
This is just going to be fun.
Back at the barn.
Hi.
Where's the big class?
Which girls would like to cook?
Weren't you valedictorian of your bartending class?
That is good research.
Sorry, you're the new Barbara Walters.
Maybe we'll do a little dance.
It's really good.
This is perfect.
Thank you, Ina.
Brand new Be My Guest with Ina Garten. Starts Monday the 6th of March on Food Network or stream now on Discovery+.
In partnership,
Rod is my mentor.
On a mission.
And I've got a lot of stuff I want to show him.
And off the beaten track. Hey! Opal Hunters Red Dirt Road Trip starts Monday at 9 on Quest. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery+.
Animal Cops Houston.
At the Houston SPCA, the horse, donkeys, and rabbits seized from Chambers County are being fed, watered, and housed by the barn team. Pecos, a 4-year-old gelding suspected of being injected with insulin by his owner, is being examined by Dr. Roberta Westbrook.
The job of insulin is to reduce the circulating sugar in the bloodstream. So diabetics will often need an external source of insulin to help lower that blood sugar if they're diabetic. But if you give insulin to a normal person or to a normal horse, then what can happen is that insulin will dramatically lower the blood sugar. And there's some really severe clinical signs that can happen when you have a low blood sugar. The brain will shut down, the daily bodily functions will shut down, and that can manifest itself as seizures and lethargy. And that's what we think is going on with Pecos.
So far, Chambers County deputies have been unable to talk to the owner. In spite of that, County Attorney Cheryl Leake has set legal wheels in motion to get justice for the animals.
In every case where this happens, where animals are seized, we do look at whether or not there should be criminal charges filed. But once I started looking at it further, I noticed that there's also a section in the penal code that deals with torture.
Cheryl Leake examines the penal code in a reference book.
the definition in the penal code is to cause unjustifiable pain or suffering on a livestock animal, which is actually a felony, punishable by up to 2 years in a state jail facility. And that's what I plan on to proceed on.
Leek has been a prosecutor for 13 years, and she's never had cause to use this part of the penal code before.
I think what surprises people more than anything is that, you know, people in Texas do love their horses. I mean, we are in a county where people have horses. They're used for herding cattle and actually for work. I mean, for actual work. So I just think it's shocking, period. I just think it would be shocking anywhere.
An arrest warrant has now been issued for the owner. In the meantime, the staff of the Houston SPCA will continue to take good care of Pecos and the other animals until their custody can be won in court.
A network of freeways.
With a population of over 4.5 million, Houston has some of the most congested roads in the U.S. Such heavy traffic means that not all rescues are straightforward. Rescue technician Juan Garcia has been called out on an emergency. An injured dog has fallen into a swollen bayou not far from the SPCA shelter in Harris County. But there's a problem. The dog is in the middle of a busy highway intersection where access is difficult. Garcia has been forced to park over a mile away.
We're kind of cautious right now where we parked at because we could get hit, but it's the only way we could go ahead and get the dog faster and remove him from this area.
Yeah, I was jogging along the bayou and I saw the dog in the water actually. And
Michael Janke spotted the dog yesterday while out jogging, but the dog disappeared. Now he's reappeared, exhausted on the bayou bank.
Which way are we going?
Keep going straight ahead.
Watch that water.
It's 90 degrees and extremely humid, and there's a mile of rough terrain to cross to get to the dog.
Wow.
We're almost there.
They carry a cage.
Another passerby is watching over him.
Hey, sir. We're here.
We finally made it.
I got lost a little bit.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, it's hard to find this location.
The dog is old, scared, and weak, and he's injured his paws climbing out of the bayou.
Yeah, I can tell.
Some sores on the feet here, on the back foot, on the right side, too.
All right.
Finding out how the dog got in the water will have to wait. Right now, it's important to get him medical attention.
They got tags and everything, so that is the best thing right now that I'm hoping for. We can find his owners. Let me just get him in the cage and get him to the shelter.
But reaching the dog was the easy part. It's too hot and too far away to carry him back to where Garcia parked.
Okay, we got a situation. If you can park right there on the side, I'll see you.
He calls in Deputy Christine Kendrick of the Harris County Precinct 1 Constable's office to stop on the highway overhead and get the dog to the SPCA shelter for emergency treatment.
Thank you, Christine.
Sliding in.
The caged dog is placed in the deputy's car.
I already informed the vets. They know about us looking at it. So I'm going to go ahead and walk back.
It's only a short drive to the shelter, where vets are standing by to treat the dog and hopefully reunite him with his owner.
Words on a screen.
Blast from the past. When a feisty mother cat and her 3 hungry kittens were surrendered to the Houston SPCA, they required several months of good nutrition and socializing. Now, 4 years later, the kitten called Tatum has found a new home with Brittany Carameros and has developed a taste for mint chocolate chip ice cream.
It's a special treat. Every once in a while, she'll lick the bottom of my spoon while I'm eating it, and she's just such a sweet, sweet cat.
Tatum's the cat that really got the cream.
Brittany puts Tatum on her shoulders.
Deputy Christine Kendrick has arrived at the Houston SPCA shelter with the dog rescued from the middle of a busy traffic intersection in Harris County. Dr. Catalina Thurston is on duty and takes an immediate look at the elderly dog.
Got the ball out over here.
Oh, okay. So that's, I mean, his poor feet are really swollen. I bet that's from being in that mud for so long.
His paws are badly damaged from his repeated attempts to climb out of the bayou. It's also possible that he was hit by a car and could have internal injuries.
Being as old as he looks to be and actually still being able to stand after being stuck down in a ravine, he's lucky to really be standing. And right now, as far as immediate care, what I really want to do is probably get him some pain medication because I'm sure he's sore. I mean, and definitely start him on some antibiotics because as you can see, these toes, as swollen as they are and infected and oozy. So I think we need to kind of get that started and treated. And as far as the rest of his workup, you know, heartworm testing and dewormings and that sort of thing, I think we'll wait and see, you know, a couple of hours, see if we've got an owner, and then go from there.
How is this dog?
Fortunately, the dog still has his identification tags attached to his collar, giving his name Pele and his dog license number.
Hey, buddy. You're doing good now, okay? All right, I'm gonna get this information. I'll bring this back so I don't want to lose this tag information because we don't want to have it.
Juan Garcia, who rescued Pele, gets to work on tracing his owner.
Well, it was found with tags. I took the tags off for him right now. So
A call to the city licensing office should mean that Pele and his owner can soon be reunited.
Hi, this is Liam with the Houston SPCA. I have a dog here that has one of your tags on it. It's a red tag.
In the meantime, Pele will be given medication and a warm, safe bed for the night.
Pele's paw is injured.
It's been 10 days since Pecos the horse and 7 other animals were rescued from a property in Chambers County. The owner is diabetic and is suspected of deliberately making the animals sick with her own insulin. Now, the Houston SPCA is in court to fight for the animal's custody.
A judge's hammer. A person writes case notes. A police officer holds up her hand as she's sworn in.
The owner hasn't shown up, but County Attorney Cheryl Leak and Investigator Trischa Price must still persuade Judge Larry Cryer that the animals will only be safe at the Houston SPCA. Price has discovered by talking to local vets that the owner's animals have a history of suffering from seizures.
The donkey on the 16th started going into convulsions and later died. Within a 24-hour time period, the dog started going into convulsions. The dog's blood work came back from what they said as being low blood sugar. The next day, the paint horse was doing the very same thing, going into convulsions. The blood sugar was once again low. We've racked our brains trying to figure out what they were doing until we put the insulin into the equation.
Next, Dr. Greg Abshire, who treated some of the animals, takes the stand.
Have you ever seen it personally with horses having low sugar levels?
And hypoglycemia for an adult horse is absolutely unheard of.
Okay.
I was suspicious of them receiving insulin to lower their glucose because there aren't many other things that would do this type of thing.
Finally, Animal Control Officer Wes Ritchie provides the physical evidence found at the barn.
So I have pictures of insulin needles and needles laying on the ground in the stall. There was needles everywhere around there, just out in the barn.
Okay.
The evidence is overwhelming, and it doesn't take Judge Cryer long to make up his mind.
The animals are on death row, it seems, in their care. Already seized?
They're seized. We just want to keep them there, Judge.
Okay, well, the court then does award all animals discussed today to the SPCA for them to do as the law allows to protect those animals.
It's good news for the Houston SPCA and all the animals, but it's not the end of the story for the owner.
The next step in this case would be going criminal on them. I know that the sheriff's deputy is planning on arresting her. It was the outcome we were really hoping for. We were kind of nervous about some of it, but it all worked out well.
The low-rise SPCA building.
Back at the Houston SPCA shelter, Chief Investigator Charles Jansen is leading his team out on a difficult and challenging seizure.
110 base.
They're heading just a few miles from base to a quiet neighborhood in Harris County, where a hoarder has been hospitalized after one of his 79 cats attacked him and left him with a severe infection. Jansen has been trying to negotiate with the hoarder to rehome some of the cats, but it's now become apparent that more immediate action is necessary.
With hoarders, I will attempt to get the owner of these animals some help, but 9 times out of 10, they don't see anything wrong with what they're doing. They feel that the animals are better off with them when anyone looking at that environment from a third person's perspective could see that that is at all good for either the animal or the owner of that property.
Jansen drives on a freeway.
Though the owner has only been in the hospital for a few days, the buildup of urine and feces has led to a powerful stench of ammonia.
It's very prevalent out here. We can smell it right here on the street. It's bad to us, but it's even worse to the animals. The smell never goes away, and we just need to get these animals out.
Most of the cats are feral and could scratch or bite. Protective clothing, masks, and nets are needed to make sure the investigators don't end up in the hospital like the owner.
Shauna.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and do the video?
Inside, conditions are bad. The house is filthy, unventilated, and packed with cats.
Oh, they're stacked on each other. That's cute.
Where you at?
Going that way.
You need a flashlight or what?
With the house in such poor shape, the cats have plenty of hiding places.
Unfortunately for us, there's large holes in the ceiling and in the walls. The cats can access the roof and access the entire house. Could be logistical difficulty in catching them all. So we're going to start our collection process of trying to get all the cats crated up and floated into the transport.
All right, let's give it a go.
Entering the house.
On that ladder? Yeah.
Got him?
Yes.
Rock on.
All right, do that about 30 more times. Come on.
Set those down.
Across America, it's estimated that 250,000 animals a year are acquired by hoarders. And in their lifetime, one pair of adult cats are capable of producing thousands of offspring.
Hang on just a second.
How many you got in there?
Don't know, Bob.
All right.
As the cats are rounded up, it's obvious they've reverted to a wild, feral state. Many have respiratory diseases or have lost eyes from fighting, and they don't like humans encroaching on their territory.
Cat ran up the wall to the top of the door, and I looked up and he was coming back down at my face, and I did this.
2 cats, same investigator. Not doing too well grabbing cats today.
Now Jansen has a new problem. The sun is setting and there's no electricity at the house. The team is going to have to work even harder and faster before it gets dark.
Don't let the cat out!
Don't get scratched, you don't have gloves on.
This is bad crate.
In total, 79 cats are brought out of the house. Each one will have to be tagged and assessed back at the Houston SPCA shelter.
Yeah. That's it. Almost all of them are going to need medical attention. Some right away, some are beyond any type of medical care. We'll wait till we get back. We're going to be triaged as soon as we get back from the vets. 70.
It's been a long and stressful day for the team, but it's not over yet. At the shelter, the vets are on standby, and with 79 cats to assess, it's clear that the SPCA staff will be working late into the night. As Pecos the horse suspected of being injected with insulin suffered lasting psychological damage.
I'm gonna see how he responds to an empty syringe.
And it's decision day for Pele.
We need to really reflect on whether we're going to be able to treat him or not.
Animal Cops Houston.
This race is about expecting the unexpected.
Probably the most epic thing you can do as a sailor.
It's the ultimate team test.
Well, it's got to be one of the most extreme sporting events in the world.
The Ocean Race.
Stream The Ocean Race, live and on demand on Discovery+.
One person helping an animal makes a really big difference.
That's what I live for. That's why I do this job.
If we can protect the weakest, you can change the world.
Every life is important.
Dodo Heroes starts Saturday at 8 on D-Max. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery+.
Have you found love abroad and are planning on spending the rest of your life together? 90 Day Fiancé UK is back. We want to hear your international love story. To join the cast of the second season, email 90dayfiancéuk@cplproductions.co.uk.
It was no accident. It was planned.
Larry was out on the property and he got shot.
He looked directly at the officer and stated, "I killed him."
Brand new Murder in the Heartland starts Thursday the 9th of March on ID.
I feel embarrassed.
I've never felt confident enough.
It makes me feel unattractive.
My name's Eva Proudman and I'm a consultant trichologist. The sooner we act on a treatment, the more hair we can save.
My name's Edward Ball. I'm a hair transplant surgeon.
Every hair we're placing is part of someone's life.
That regrowth is just amazing.
Oh my God, a hairline.
Oh, I feel like a new woman.
Wow.
We've changed his life as well as mine.
The Hair Loss Clinic, Wednesday at 10 on Really, or stream the full series now on Discovery+.
I had this horrendous fear of anesthesia. When I found out that there was another option, an option where I could be awake, I lit up inside.
You might think that doing surgery while awake is crazy. It's a crazy idea.
You're gonna be awake.
It's not uncommon for people to want to see what's going on.
Will I really be able to see everything?
Yes.
I'm a little terrified.
Awake surgery is definitely not easy and definitely not something you want to try at home. Do you feel any pain? No.
It's amazing.
Patients call their friends, their family members.
I cannot believe I'm talking to you and you're doing surgery.
I'd like to get a selfie of us.
Awake Surgery starts Tuesday at 9 on Quest Red or stream on Discovery+.
Animal Cops Houston.
At the Houston SPCA shelter, the team has arrived back with the 79 cats seized from a hoarder in Harris County.
79. Folks, these things are not friendly cats. All right?
Yeah, I mean, that's
The seizure has taken its toll on the investigators, and several have received injuries.
The majority of these were feral. Most of these have not been handled by people at any point in time. They were used to seeing people. Somebody was coming in and feeding them and changing litter boxes on occasion, but they definitely had never been handled.
The cats are transferred to cages.
It's going to be a long night for Dr. Roberta Westbrook and her team, checking each cat's physical well-being and running tests for feline HIV and leukemia. The diseases are common among feral cats and usually fatal. Many of the cats have wounds from fighting.
It's draining a lot of discharge, which tells me there's a severe infection going on there.
I know, sweetie.
Investigators Trischa Price and Shauna Sundberg are also at work gathering their findings from the seizure. Already, Sundberg concede that some of the cats have a chance of a good future despite the conditions they came from.
A lot of them we're looking at being actually friendly cats. They're just scared, terrified, and get them into a nice quiet room and then they calm down quite a bit.
The best time to socialize cats is between 6 and 8 weeks of age. Price and Sundberg think they have some ideal candidates.
That's got some pretty coloring on it.
A pregnant cat had given birth when she arrived at the shelter.
Hello, girl. Oh, you got a flea already. Uh-oh. Mama, did they not give you flea medication yet?
The kittens will be watched closely since flea infestation can lead to anemia.
The new kittens will be added into the count of the cats removed from the property. So we need evidence that the kittens were born and the medical care that they're receiving while they're here.
In a few days, the Houston SPCA will be taking the owner to court to gain custody of what is now 82 cats. Until then, they'll be given a warm bed and the best possible care.
A white cat with black markings looks at the camera.
2 days ago, the Houston SPCA won custody of a horse, 2 donkeys, and 5 rabbits. Their owner is suspected of injecting them with her own insulin, causing them to seizure and collapse. Criminal charges are now being pursued against her. In the meantime, there's hope that the animals will soon be adopted out to new homes. Pecos, a 4-year-old gelding, has recovered physically. But now, animal behavior manager Elise Googe wants to find out if his ordeal has made him distrusting of humans.
See how he is over his withers. Sometimes horses can get a little finicky over their back end. Good boy. He's very comfortable with the handling. He's just like, all right, this is cool. Very trusting, very, very, very trusting.
It's an excellent start, but Googe is worried that Pecos may have developed a fear of needles.
It would be pretty unusual for an animal as smart as a horse to not get that when I've got a needle coming towards me, the next thing that's gonna happen, you know, is that I might be having a seizure.
Pecos must overcome this fear. It's vital if he needs any veterinary care in the future.
He's incredibly tense, but that is a bit of pressure. And again, he's responding to it with some stoic behavior. His temperament, sweet as it is really, it's really a beautiful thing.
Pecos passes the rest of his behavioral evaluation with flying colors. Thanks to the Houston SPCA, his future is looking brighter.
What would be amazing for him would be to see him in a home where he learns that, you know, he can trust people and that there's no consequences to that. But he would be a wonderful horse for probably most families. He's really, I mean, he's a sweet, sweet horse. Yeah.
Pecos is brown and white.
Hi, Pelly. How you doing today, sweetie?
Inside the shelter, there's some bad news for Pele, the injured dog found on the bank of a bayou. Despite the identification tags on his collar, the Houston SPCA has been unable to trace his owner. Now that he's staying at the shelter, Doctors Cheryl McGuire and Roberta Westbrook will give him a full medical examination, paying special attention to his paws, which were badly hurt when he clawed his way out of the bayou.
They're still, whoa, in really bad shape. Was he this painful the other day? No. I mean, look at that. That goes up into the bone. I mean, this is a very extensive, severe infection. We'll do some blood testing on him, but we need to do what's fair for him. We need to really reflect on how bad this infection is and whether or not we're going to be able to treat him or not. Okay.
The staff estimates Pele to be around 12 years old. Such an elderly dog may not be strong enough to survive treatment unless he's in good health.
We'll send this off to the lab and we'll do a complete blood count on it and also do an organ function screen. We'll also look at his liver and kidney function. Basically, those are the things that we're looking for.
McGuire also checks for heartworm, a disease that, if left untreated, will lead to heart failure and death.
She looks through a microscope.
And he does have heartworm disease, so he's got a lot of microfilaria. The little larvae that I'm seeing under the microscope are evidence of that, and he has, quite a few.
The odds are stacked against Pele. All the veterinarians can do now is wait for the blood test results to see if he's strong enough to survive treatment for infection and heartworm. It's been 10 days since Chief Investigator Charles Jansen and his team seized over 80 feral cats from a hoarder who was hospitalized after being attacked by one of them. Now that the hoarder has recovered, the Houston SPCA is ready to face him in court.
Documents are stamped with Justice Court's Precinct 1, Harris County, Texas. The male owner, whose face has been blurred, stands before the judge.
Harris County Judge Dale Gorczynski will decide who receives custody of the cats. Assistant County Attorney Henry Burkholder calls investigator Bob McClintock to testify on behalf of the SPCA.
Just getting out of the car, there was a strong smell of ammonia, which is concurrent with a large number of felines being inside a property. We went to the property, entered the property, and started our seizure at that time. We photographed and videotaped everything before we actually started our seizure.
Of these cats, did any of them appear to be tame, or were they all wild?
They were all feral cats.
Okay.
The photographic evidence provides a graphic and disturbing view of the conditions inside the house, a health hazard for the owner and his colony of cats.
A lot of the cats had ocular discharge. We did see one or two other cats that had serious medical issues, such as loss of eyes.
Did we incur any veterinarian and medical expenses in this case?
It's $10,680.
The upkeep and financial costs of treating such a large number of animals could be the deciding factor in this case. Burkholder wants to know the owner's plans.
Okay, let's assume that this court sees fit to return each and every animal back to you. What would be your plans for these animals?
Well, see, I've been working with CAP, Citizens for Animal Protection, and we have a plan to adopt them out and take care of them medically and stuff.
And by 11/5, how many of these animals had you had adopted out?
Now, this is a matter of me being in the hospital kind of for about 3 days interfered with that. So,
and you were in the hospital for what?
An infection.
Caused by the animals, or?
Yeah, I got bit by one of the cats. I suggest.
Have a seat. Everybody have a seat. Sir, you have a seat at that table, please. I think you're way over your head. I don't think you're in any kind of position to care for this many cats. My guess is maybe you once lived in that house, but my guess is you don't live in that house anymore because you've given the house over to the cats. Now,
the judge waves his hand.
There's something wrong with that picture. In any event, I am going to award all the animals to the Houston SPCA, and I do believe, although it seems like a shocking number, I do believe that the Houston SPCA did incur the amount of financial liability that they pled for. I'm going to award that as well. Submit your order, and we're all done.
Though no criminal charges were brought against the owner, he's lost all his cats to the Houston SPCA. Now, the search will begin to find new homes for any that are suitable for adoption.
A couple of things that you said.
But even after the ruling, the owner continues to argue his case.
They seem to think that they're doing the best for the animal and that no one else can do any better for them than they are. The bottom line is that he was overwhelmed and doesn't really want to admit it.
An assistant carries chestnut-coated Paley to an operating table.
Back at the Houston SPCA shelter, Pele, the dog rescued from a bayou, is being prepared for surgery. He's proved strong enough to survive the infection in his paws and will now be neutered. The operation will be carried out by Dr. Cheryl McGuire, who's been looking after Pele since his arrival.
So while he's under anesthesia, this is a great time to look at his feet because he's not experiencing any pain and he's not anxious or trying to bite us. So this is a really good time to reevaluate these feet. And I'm really pleased with how good they look. Although the infection is very severe still, but he's come so far in the last, 8 days or so that I'm really pleased.
While he's anesthetized, it's an ideal time to address another concern. Pele's been living on the streets for a long time, so his coat is dirty and severely matted, resulting in pain and infection.
And so this is our main goal here of shaving these big mats off. So we are uncovering what we call a hot spot or an area of moist dermatitis. And so we'll continue to clip this up and then we'll scrub this area after. He's on very strong antibiotics right now for his foot infection, and that will treat the skin. Our first priority is to get the neuter done though, because that has to be done under anesthesia.
All animals that come into the Houston SPCA are spayed or neutered if necessary. Last year, nearly 10,000 of these operations were performed, around 40 every workday, so Pele is in safe hands.
He's done great through the surgery. His heart rate has stayed very stable. And now we can turn him down to a very low level on the anesthesia. I'm going to shave this up some more. Pelly certainly isn't going to be ready for a dog show anytime soon, but he's going to be a lot more comfortable this way.
The Houston SPCA is a nonprofit organization and relies on donations to give animals like Pele the chance to wake up to a brighter future.
Paley has a plastic cone around his head.
Outside in the stables, Leo, one of a pair of donkeys seized in Chambers County, is about to be put online for adoption. But before that can happen, he needs his hooves worked on by farrier Steve Wisniewski. It won't be easy. It's suspected that Leo's owner had been injecting her animals with insulin to make them sick. So he doesn't trust humans. And he's a donkey.
Typically, if these guys are not going to be happy with having their feet trimmed, it's going to be the hind end. These guys are notorious for cow kicking. And they're very good at it. It'll leave a nice little bruise, but...
Steve tries to grab Leo's hind leg.
Had him. Lost him. All right, let's go ahead and sedate him.
Vet tech Enrique Castillo steps up to give Leo a shot to calm him down. But it seems that he remembers what needles can do.
Attaboy.
Steve and a team member hold Leo down as Enrique injects him with a sedative.
Finally, the donkey is calm and work can begin. Barn team member Yoshina Woods has been looking after Leo since his arrival.
He pretty much just likes to kind of be on his own. You walk in his stall and he runs in the corner. Doesn't really like to be caught, but you know, he needs to be able to trust, I think, somebody. It's going to take him a little while.
Donkeys are hardy and their hooves need less attention than a horse's. But Wisniewski still manages to find something that requires attention.
He had an old abscess, and it's been a long time ago, and he just has a little bit of infection left in here. So we're just going to kind of open it up a little bit. A lot of times just exposing it to air takes care of things.
At last, it seems that Leo is becoming used to a human touch.
Yoshina gently strokes Leo's head.
Done. This is just a classic, I hadn't been handled. You know, in a couple of weeks, couple of months of handling, he's going to be a really neat little donkey for somebody.
Until then, a reluctant Leo will have to go back into his stall.
Yoshina leads Leo into his stall as Steve pushes him in.
Gotta love them big ears.
A horse carriage is driven down a dusty road.
One recent guest at the Houston SPCA has already found his brighter future. Pecos, the horse suspected of having been injected with insulin, has now been adopted by Cindy and Bobby Cordell. He joins their other horses, Daisy and Patrick.
As you can tell, he's not nervous. He doesn't seem to be flighty. He's really an awesome horse. We're very, very pleased with him.
I've been working with him every day, and I think he's just awesome.
See how personable he is, considering the background that he came
Pecos has made a full recovery, but no one has yet attempted to see if he'll take a saddle.
I don't know if he's going to buck or not, but we'll find out.
They're in a paddock.
All right, here goes.
Oh, boy. You are such a
impressed.
good boy.
First reactions are good.
Easy, boy.
Maybe Bobby can go one step further.
I want to get on him. I do. I want to get on him bad.
He's been wanting to ride him since we brought him home.
So far, so good. Pecos is showing all the signs that he just might allow Bobby to ride him.
Bobby mounts the horse.
I got the wrong boots on.
Guess you weren't expecting to get on him, were you?
I was not.
Pecos trots forward with Bobby on his back.
I am really impressed.
Amazingly, Pecos has overcome his ordeal. Today, he starts a new life in a safe and loving home.
You're my witness. This is the first time I've been on him, put the saddle on him. I can't believe it. I think he's going to be a wonderful, wonderful horse. I just can't believe somebody would mistreat him like this. You don't have to worry about that now, because he's going to have an awesome home here. Want to try to ride him, Cindy?
With 300,000 potential owners, one lucky cat gets on the radio.
We'd like to see her find a really great home.
Hey, Pally, look who's here.
And an old friend comes to help Pele. But who is he?
Animal Cops.
I've never been as scared as that before.
When you're faced with the unexplainable,
It was just total disbelief.
I've never seen anything like that.
There's something buried in here.
can you decide what's real?
That camera's locked off. You couldn't see any wires, cables.
Is there somebody in your house with you?
No, why? Do you believe what you see?
The footage is amazing.
Oh my God.
Brand new Unexplained Caught on Camera starts Saturday the 4th of March on Really. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery Plus.
This is House Calls. We take calls from anybody who asks for our help.
Our entire lives, we've been told that we're crazy.
All right, you guys ready?
Whatever you are not welcome here.
I can't thank you guys enough.
Ghost Adventures House Calls, Friday at 9 on Really, or stream the full series now on Discovery Plus.
The team is back.
I don't think this is going to be straightforward.
Welcome to my humble home.
I love this house. I just want help.
What was that? Brand new Celebrity Help My House is Haunted, streaming the 24th of February, only on Discovery Plus.
They're serving the Hamptons elite and living under one roof.
Break any rules, you will be dealt with. No hooking up.
I am not a cheater, but it's going to be a long summer.
Serving the Hamptons starts Tuesday the 7th of March on TLC. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery Plus.
We are revealing mysteries brick by brick.
The more that you research it, the more you realize how remarkable they were.
It is just astronomical. Blowing up history. Starts Sunday the 5th of March on D-Max. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery Plus.
Can you knock on the table for us?
That was like right here.
Supposedly, figures walking around here, footsteps up and down the hallway.
Hi. Oh, we're back.
Nice to meet you. Oh, what's up, man? Can you go near one of the devices again?
I never seen anything like it.
If I had hair, it would all be standing up.
Brand new Ghost Hunters, Saturday at 9 on Really. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery Plus.
This is just going to be fun.
Back at the barn.
Hi.
Where's the big glass?
Which girls would like to cook?
Weren't you valedictorian of your bartending class?
That is good research.
Sorry, you're the new Barbara Walters.
Eddie will do a little dance.
It's really good. This is perfect.
Thank you, Ina.
Brand new Be My Guest with Ina Garten starts Monday the 6th of March on Food Network or stream now on Discovery Plus.
They say it's not how you come into the world, it's how you leave.
A member of the Denver Broncos was killed last night in a drive-by shooting.
You can't prepare yourself for it.
The car door's open, and she's nowhere to be found.
There's somebody out there targeting the cheerleaders.
The more they kill, the smarter they get.
The darkest days in American football communities. Murder Under the Friday Night Lights starts Friday at 10 on Quest Red and stream previous series now on Discovery Plus.
Animal Cops Houston, City Skyscrapers.
It is the new 93Q and the Q Morning Zoo. Tim Tuttle, Kevin.
Today's an important day for one of the cats seized from a hoarder in Harris County.
Good morning at day 22, sunny
Public
skies.
Relations Director Mira Nandlal has brought Ladybug to a local radio station to try to find her a new home.
All right, my favorite day of the week?
Oh, Thursday.
Yes?
Because it's the pet of the week and Mira comes in.
Yeah, in that order, too.
Exactly.
How are you, Mira?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Mira with the Houston SPCA is our guest, and you have brought the cutest little kitty cat.
Yes, this is Ladybug. She's a little calico. Ladybug was from that feral cat seizure back in October, if you remember, when we seized about 70 cats. Turns out Ladybug is not a feral cat. She's actually a domesticated cat, so we'd like to see her find a really great home.
And does she have her motorboat going right now?
She's got her motorboat
motorboat going on right now.
With 300,000 listeners tuning in, there's a good chance that Ladybug will find a new owner soon.
I get a great response on our Pet of the Week for the radio station because what we do is a pretty lengthy interview. They also put the picture and the interview on the website, and people go to that and they see the animal that they're interested in, and 9 times out of 10, I mean, the animal gets adopted by the next day or within a week.
Across Houston and Cypress, a young family seized from the same hoarder have already managed to find a new home. Kelly the cat and her 3 kittens, Betsy, Jimbo, and Mikey, are being fostered by Laura and Bruce Jackman, and all are doing well.
Kelly's a wonderful mom. She takes care of them very well. She's eating real well, yet she likes her attention too, but very careful with her kittens.
At such a young age, it's important to explore anything that's new, even if it's a bit of a climb to get there.
Their legs are getting a little stronger, and about 4 days ago they started climbing on the bottom of the tree and climbing up, knowing that they can go further.
For Betsy, Jimbo, and Mikey, life couldn't be better. As for Mom Kelly, she's just glad there's someone to give her a helping hand with her mischievous youngsters.
I'm excited that she was able to get rescued, and now she can be here and raise her kittens, and now they'll go to a good home. They're so cute. Who wouldn't want them? They are so adorable.
2 months ago, Pele the dog was rescued from a bayou under a busy traffic intersection. Houston SPCA veterinarians nursed him back to health from a severe infection in his paws, but were unable to reunite him with his owner. But Michael Janke, the jogger who first spotted Pele in the bayou, couldn't get him out of his mind. He kept track of Pele's progress and has now decided to adopt him.
I want to see his progression. I know he's an older dog, he's got some health issues, but I want to make sure that he's happy and healthy for the rest of his life.
Pele has joined Michael in the quiet community of Houston Heights, a far cry from the interstate where he was found.
It's amazing to see him today. When I first saw him almost 2 months ago, I thought for sure he was on his last leg. So he's really done a dramatic turnaround. His feet are doing better, and pretty soon we'll start him on the heartworm treatment and hopefully make a full recovery. And he'll be good for a lot more years.
And Pele is loving human company again after years of living as a stray.
The only person he doesn't seem to like is the postman. Typical dog, when she shows up, he goes into his watchdog mode, but I think his bark is a lot worse than his bite. So, I think he's a great dog.
It's been a long, hard journey, but thanks to Michael and the Houston SPCA, this old-timer can now spend the rest of his days in comfort.
The puppies, of course, are cute and they get adopted, but it's the older ones like this that had a good life and then something happened and they deserve to live out the rest of their life in happiness. I was put there for a reason that day, and here he is, living proof that he can survive.
Individuals under investigation or arrest in this program produced 2008 are presumed innocent.